G'day and welcome back to Sam's AI Automation. It's been a little bit of a long time between drinks. Haven't been on for a little while, but I thought it was about time I gave you a bit of an update on what I've been working on. Basically, what I've built, and I'm only going to go through this at sort of at surface level, is an auto blog or an auto blogging capability. I mean, there is this capability out there in the market. There's things like Machine AI, and there's several competitors out there. Some of them are quite expensive. So building your own automation in this case can be quite useful and quite really save you a lot of money. Now, I think the first thing up before I show you this automation, I might show you the result. Basically, what we get, if this will come up for us, is this blog, basically, and I'll go to the front page of it, basically. It's a WordPress blog. It's on a fairly banal subject. It's about outdoor games. I chose it because it was a sort of a high search volume, low search term. Sorry, high search volume, low search competition keywords, and there was a series of them. Of course, because the moment I get on the internet and actually start talking, the bandwidth drops. It means we don't get across to the homepage, but we will get there eventually. Okay, so basically it's a huge blog. I've put something like 25 articles on it already. But I mean, the capability with this auto blog capability through make.com is quite amazing as to how much content you can churn out basically indefinitely and for fairly low cost. All of these images have come from ChatGPT, or sorry, I should say DALL-E, however you want to say it. Some of them look pretty good. I think this glow-in-the-dark one looks pretty cool. Outdoor cinema, scavenger hunt. It's quite clever, quite clever. I'll just show you through one of these blog posts just so you give you a bit of an idea what they look like. Of course, it's going to take a little while to load. We'll just wait for that. Anyway, it's pretty cool what we could do here in a fairly limited space of time, and the ability to replicate and really build on what we've built in a sense is quite amazing. We'll just wait for the image to load and you'll get a bit of an idea of what this is all about. Okay, as it says, outdoor movie. You can see there's the background featured image. Scroll down, we've got a table of contents which has been completely built by ChatGPT. Introduction, another DALL-E image. And a bunch of quite engaging text actually, based on the theme and obviously written completely by ChatGPT. It has my name, but I really should change this and call this ChatGPT to be a bit more honest, really. So that's what it looks like. It's a very simple blog. Anyone that's done WordPress before would know exactly what this looks like. The beauty really is basically all the content is done purely by ChatGPT and DALL-E, and in this particular automation, I'm getting a blog outline from Claude because Claude's quite good, quite imaginative when it comes to SEO and writing blog outlines. So I'll show you basically in make.com. This is what we have. I'm going to go over this very broadly. It's quite a well, I wouldn't say it's that complicated, but it's quite a long automation. I've actually got three pages in total of automations with this one. So we have basically a webhook, and it runs off. I'll show you the Airtable in a moment, but basically it runs off an Airtable button. I click in fact, let's show you now. You run it basically in the screen in Airtable. This is where we record all the information about the blog. Literally, I would press send webhook. What that would do is send a request back through to make. Comes here. This one just closes the page. Has a bit of a sleep before it gets the information from Airtable. Claude AI creates a post outline, like basically from an SEO keyword which we've put in Airtable. Creates a post outline, puts up a bunch of data. I've used a JSON to kind of organize the data, and basically we push through this. Text parser removes some of the junk that ChatGPT and in this case Claude AI puts into the JSONs, particularly around the JSONs themselves. We parse it, and which basically means we kind of go loop through it and just see what we've got in there. Save it back into Airtable, and we do a few things here. This one creates the body text, and it basically repeats and repeats and repeats until the body text adds up to all the subheadings in that the Claude AI came up in the post outline. Next, we create a featured image, and we create what I've called an inline image, which is the second image you saw, and then we save those to Airtable. Then, once that's done, it calls another web. This is HTTP. It's make a request. Basically, that sends another webhook, and that webhook goes across to this automation. And here we are. So the webhook is received, sleeps for a bit just to give Airtable a chance to catch up. We get all the data that we created in the previous one. Sleep, get the file, put it into WordPress media items, repeat that for the second image, compose a string. This just puts all the text we've created previously from Airtable into one long string. Now, what do we do here? Okay, so we're getting the body text here, and again, we're putting it into one long string. We put it all together with the magic of ChatGPT. Basically, this creates HTML for us. I'll show you this one. If we can get to it. Okay, basically, I've said format the text below into a HTML snippet, headings, paragraphs, blah, blah, blah. The text is the text we've done in the composed strings. And it says to put this figure tag is actually the inline blog image, if I can say that correctly. Okay, so that does that. This text parser does a bit of basically, well, in a way, it's kind of like error minimization or validation. Same with this one. We create the post in WordPress, and we get the post details. We save back to Airtable, and what that does is creates us these fantastic blogs. They're pretty, well, beauties in the eye of the beholder, I suppose, but I think they're really good for the amount of effort I put in. From that, I've actually gone one step further. So a little bonus if you've hung around to this point of the video. The Autoblog to rule them all, I've modestly called this one. I'll show you. Let's get into the third automation of this series. We look here, I've got another one, which is post to socials. What that does, if we can get there, where's the post to socials? This one. Okay, so this backlink automator, or well, effectively post to social, basically takes us just one step further. So we'll just get into this. We'll have a bit of a look and see what it does. Basically, it posts to Facebook, also to medium.com for a couple of purposes, obviously for social traffic, and also for, even though it's a non-referrer backlink from Medium, it's still a useful backlink in terms of SEO, and also there's potential for web traffic and more readership there. Okay, so that post to social button calls this webhook. We get the record being the one we've created previously in Airtable. We formatted it into Facebook text. Previously, I had a Pinterest article, but I have actually since cancelled that, so I can actually remove that. Actually, no, I'll just leave it there for the moment. We post to Facebook. This is based on a Facebook post, so a shorter post of information that basically describes the entire blog itself. Medium, we create a duplicate post in Medium of all the data from our blog, but with the benefit of using a canonical tag, which says that, okay, the original of the post is the one on the blog. Medium is just a repeat of that. And then what we do is we put a Facebook post that points back to the Medium post. So we've kind of already got a double structured or double linked backlink there. So that's what that does. Anyway, I've gone through this in a great level of detail. If you're interested in getting a bit more information on this, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll step it through in a 3 or 4 part series. Anyway, thank you very much.